different examples of what innovation in emerging markets can be. So Skype, you guys know the story. The founders were the Kazakh founders. So they ran away from the US to Europe because they were wanted, right, for all of the illegal music that they were allowing to be downloaded. So what actually ended up happening is a couple of the Bessemer guys who, I think you might have been there when Skype was.
Before my time.
Oh,
it was Rob Davis.
Yeah, Davis. So apparently they weren't wanted, they weren't allowed to come into the US, but Rob Davis recognized how amazing of an opportunity this was. And it was an Estonia-based, a couple of Estonia-based guys, but with global ambitions. And so the Bessemer team, because those guys couldn't come to the US, flew to London and met them in London and did the deal. And that's an example of a company not founded here, but with global consumers, not just an Estonian company, but around the world. So that's one example of a company we look for, which is founders based outside the US, but market can be outside the US and inside the US, doesn't really matter, it's a global market. The second type of company that we look for is international founder. Generally the founder is targeting his or her own market. And often that market is big enough to such that they don't have to go into the US, or they don't have to go into a market really outside their proximity. And Just Dial is a really good example of that. Just Dial is a company that is sort of like local search or the Yelp for India. And the way it works is if you're in Mumbai, for example, and you want the phone number of all the pizza places within like 3-kilometer radius, you'll pick up the phone and call Just Dial. Because the way local search there is often done is not through